players, can you please unmute yourself? I want all the role players unmuted. There can be no humor without feedback. Please unmute yourself.
Done, Tinku.
I'm unmuted.
Wonderful. I also requested for an audible. Please.
It is ready.
Yeah. Wonderful. The candle light was flickering, and the shadows went lengthening and shortening, lengthening and shortening. Couldn't decide whether it should be long or short. The wind was howling like a lost jackal in the woods. Me and my friends, we were all huddled up in a tight circle around the candlelight. And they were listening very attentively to every word I uttered. And I continue. My friends, this is from the time frame when I was 5 years old and all alone in my house. 5 years old and all alone? Quizzed Rahul. Yes, Rahul. Rahul was 2 years elder to me. That is quite normal in the city, Rahul. I continue. There was lightning and booming thunder. Then there was a sudden hush. My friends waited impatiently while I took a sip of punch. Even at that age, I knew I needed to pause to deliver the punch. Fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests, we are looking at a short, tall tale that happened when I was 5 years old. We will look at what a tall tale is all about, its purpose, and how can we magically craft one. Can you please let us know what happened? You can sip that punch later, pleaded Ashok. Yes, Ashok. Let's go. The hush of the silence was broken by the owls shrieking in a distance. And then it happened. I saw a lion as huge as a mountain right in front of me. Did you run away? Did you call the neighbors for help? Did you climb the tree? No, no, and no. Not at all. You can never outrun a mountain lion. What did you do? I didn't flinch. I stood there and the mountain lion was approaching me. I took a deep breath. I filled my lungs. I huffed and puffed and took in more air. And lo and behold, I was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I was as large as a mountain lion, 25 feet tall. And the lion seemed perturbed. It looked here and there. And in that moment, I picked a pail, a bucket of water, and hurled it on the lion. And the lion ran away, too scared. And I returned back to my normal size. That, my fellow Toastmasters, is a tall tale. A tall tale, fact and fiction can blur itself. You don't know where the fact ends and where the fiction begins. And that's quite normal because a tall tale is all about unleashing your creativity. It's not about logic. Logic, you can toss it out of the door. My mother, she never likes movies that do not portray reality. And I tell her, Mom, there are no bad movies, only bad viewers who fail to leave their left brain at home. And this is where the creativity arises. We have seen what a tall tale is about. What is the purpose? The purpose of a tall tale is to unleash your creativity, is primarily to entertain the audience, and secondly, it is so that you can let go of your left brain activity, unleash yourself, and be creative. You can be as creative as you want. Sky is the limit. And how do you craft a tall tale? To craft a tall tale, you need few elements, which is you need a story, and you need, I'm not able to share my screen, that's fine. You need a story which has a character. You need at least 2 or 3 characters, but not more, because you do not want to confuse the audience. And when you do that, what will happen is you also need to decide what the characters portray, what the main character's PowerPoint is, what his strengths and weaknesses are, and you also need at least a couple of points of exaggeration. That, my dear friends, is how you craft a tall tale. A keynote speech by Dr. Padma at my Speak Toastmasters Club rekindled my right brain to deliver a tall tale. And that, my friend, is where I want to challenge you all to explore. How about an alternate ending to the same tall tale? How about the lion became so timid when I put the pail of water on him that he started shrinking in size, and his roar became a gentle meow. He became a cat. As you see, the sky is the limit. You can explore. Explore away, my dear friends. Let the right brain be right. Take it from here. I want to see all of you deliver a tall tale one day in my speak. Back to you, Toastmaster.